Hey there again, it's Tank Girl, and I today received a HTC Touch Pro 2 from Sprint to review. I actually asked them to send me an HTC Hero Android phone, and they didn't have any, and they sent me this instead, which isn't bad. I'm not a huge Windows Mobile fan, but it's a pretty nice piece of hardware, so I'm going to play with it for a couple of weeks and let you know what I think. So here's a bit of an unboxing to get started. Here's the phone, and here's the AC adapter, which is pretty damn big actually, and a standard USB connector down there. And then there's a USB cable, and a spare stylus, and we've got some manuals and stuff here in the bottom. And that looks like it's it. And oh, what's this? Look at that. It's a Sprint SIM card. Well, you know why that is, don't you? Let me show you why that is. That is because, let me just pull the stylus out and open the battery cover. Hard to do with one hand, but I'm going to try. There we go. It's because underneath all of this stuff, including the battery, dun dun dun, there's a SIM card. Because this phone, like a lot of the high-end Verizon and Sprint phones today, is dual mode, meaning it is both a CDMA phone and a GSM phone. And there is the Sprint SIM card. And so here's the SIM slot. So this phone is Windows Mobile, and it's a slider, but also tilts. Let me show you that slider. So it goes like this, and then you can tilt the screen like this. Let me put the battery cover back on. There we go. As you can see, it's very similar to the N97 in that sense, but contrary to the N97, you can use it flat like that as well. Here's the keyboard. It's really quite nice, pretty big and tactile. And the screen is gigantic. I don't know what resolution this is. Maybe it's 800 by 480 or something crazy like that. Also, what's interesting is it does have a standard headphone jack in addition to a USB port, which the regular Touch Pro 2 does not have. The regular Touch Pro 2, the GSM version, only has the USB port and relies on the that special X-USB version of the port to do the audio. So, and there's a button back here. I don't know what it does. The camera is 3.2 megapixels, as it says here. It's the standard HTC camera. We've seen it on pretty much everything, all the Android phones except for the Hero, and most of the Windows Mobile phones for a while now. So the thing about this phone is I've read that the SIM card, so a lot of these phones are generally SIM locked to the carrier, but this one is actually not SIM locked to the carrier. You can put any SIM card you want in there and turn it into GSM mode, and it will actually accept the SIM. However, it will not connect to any US GSM towers, meaning that if you want to use it as an unlocked GSM device, you have to use it abroad, which is kind of weird. So apparently the people on the HTC forums or the MDA forums, the Windows Mobile ROM hackers, are apparently working on a solution. I really like this. This actually feels three-dimensional. There's a little pattern texture there to it. which is orange. And this is the silo for the stylus, and then you have, I don't know what that is. You have the volume up and down buttons. No dedicated camera button, HTC, that's not good. I don't understand why they do that. Here you have the fingerprint magnet screen, but you have the end and talk and end buttons and the Windows key and the back button, and you have a little zoom area here, as you can see. Very interesting. And then on top, you know, all the logos, and the front-facing camera seems to be missing, obviously. Yeah, so I need to charge the battery to play with it. I'm afraid I can't show you much as far as software goes. It's Windows Mobile. You know, I'm not a huge fan, but I'll live with it. But it does have the TouchFlo UI, which is really quite awesome from HTC. So I only have this for a couple of weeks. I really wish I had it longer because I really want to not unlock it, but flash it with a ROM that allows you to use the GSM radio in the US, so that I can use it on T-Mobile and AT&T and try it out. But because I'm not a big, I'm not a big CDMA fan. I just don't like technologies that are closed and don't really work anywhere else in the world. So I was very excited to see a SIM card in there, and so then I went and read up on Google about it and found out that they didn't lock it like the Storm, for example, which I had unlocked, but they actually made it so you couldn't connect to US GSM towers. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. Let's just show you the whole package. You get the charger here, you got the USB cord, you get the phone, you get the battery and the SIM card, and there you go. And in the box is some manuals, but that's pretty much it. There you go. The whole package. Anyway, keep an eye on my blog, Tankerl Mobile, tnkgrl.wordpress.com. I will be putting this phone through its paces for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, and let you know what I think. The last time I played with Windows Mobile was the HTC Fuse for AT&T, which is the original Touch Pro. And it was not too bad despite Windows Mobile, hardware-wise anyway. So hopefully this is even better. I think the screen is higher res, and it certainly feels like a pretty hefty, nicely built machine. So anyway, that's about it. Cheers.